The future will arrive, and probably far sooner than you anticipate. These newly developed technologies will cause a shift in the way we live, how we take care of our bodies, and how we might forestall an environmental catastrophe. These days, technological advancement occurs at a very quick rate. At times, it may seem as though a brand new piece of technology is being developed that will completely transform the world in the near future. However, because there are so many enormous technological advancements taking place all the time, it is simple to lose track of the incredible ways in which the world is evolving. Number 10. Human-like AI will likely become a reality. The processing capacity of computers, voice recognition, image identification, deep learning, and other software algorithms will all see exponential advances by the year 2030. In a similar vein, natural language processing systems like GPT-3 are continuously being improved upon and overtaken by newer ones. The Turing test evaluates if a computer can convince a person it's human during a conversation. It's likely that AI will pass this test soon, creating virtual assistants with advanced conversation skills. This technology could also be applied to video games and virtual worlds. Number 9. 8K virtual reality headsets will become mainstream. By the year 2030, the majority of virtual reality screens will have a resolution of 8K, which has 4 times as many pixels as 4K panels. If you use one of these gadgets to get a close look at a character model or an object, you won't be able to make out any visible pixelation, which will result in jaw-dropping detail and realism. As a result of improvements made to other pieces of technology, virtual reality games will soon have virtually no latency and a large field of view. As technology continues to advance, haptic suits will become more sophisticated, evolving into electrode meshes for enhanced comfort and convenience. It is also rumored that Apple will launch an 8K virtual reality headset in the next few years. Number 8. Brain interface devices will become mainstream. By the year 2030, the majority of virtual reality headsets could contain the option for a brain-computer interface to collect electrical impulses from users. This would make it possible for users to control actions simply by thinking about them. It is possible that wristbands and headbands equipped with non-invasive sensors will become the most popular options for widespread adoption of brain-computer interfaces. However, at this moment, the immersive effects generated by brain-computer interfaces may be restricted and only usable in certain circumstances. In spite of this, they will give means of interacting with virtual individuals, objects, and surroundings in the metaverse that become increasingly more realistic over time. Number 7. The first quantum computers with 1 million qubits will emerge. IBM and Google each have the potential to develop a quantum computer with 1 million qubits by the year 2030. This development will cause a revolution in the way we solve optimization issues, how we train and execute machine learning algorithms, and how well we comprehend the physical processes that occur in nature on a subatomic level. Artificial intelligence, financial modeling, medicine development, weather forecasting, and cybersecurity are just a few of the fields that will be profoundly impacted by this advancement. And by the year 2035, it is possible that fully operational quantum computers will be made available to the general public in the cloud as well as in the form of physical units. Number 6. 3D printed human organs will begin being used. It is anticipated that by the year 2030, life biological systems will be constructed via 3D printing. Layer upon layer of cells might be extruded from printer heads and positioned exactly where they are required, with the kind of microscopic precision that is currently unattainable. At first, students will focus on the construction of basic components such as blood arteries and tissues. After that, they will start printing rather straightforward organs. It is possible that within the next few decades, most of the 78 organs that make up the human body will be able to be printed. Number 5. Artificial brain implants will restore lost memories. By 2030, artificial brain implants may be able to replicate small sections of the brain to heal damage caused by diseases or injuries. These implants may even be able to retrieve lost memories by imitating electrochemical signals from the hippocampus. The device would function by replacing damaged areas of the brain, predicting their function, and allowing impulses to flow across communication gaps. In the future, artificial brain implants are expected to become even more advanced at imitating the complexities of the human brain. Number 4. SpaceX's first crewed Mars mission will be successful. SpaceX anticipates that its humans will fly into space as early as 2024 and will arrive on Mars in 2025. They intend to reach the planet through the SpaceX Starship, which will be carried on the Super Heavy rocket. In addition to this, they will send robots with them to Mars to carry out activities such as the production of fundamental minerals and components. In addition, once the spacecraft had successfully landed on Mars, it would be refueled with rocket fuel based on methane, which would be produced on Mars and used for the trip back to Earth. Number 3. The first version of the quantum internet could emerge. When information is transmitted across the internet, a quantum internet would employ quantum signals rather than radio waves to do it. The primary purpose of this kind of the internet would be to facilitate the transmission of data that cannot be hacked or stolen via traditional techniques. In the future, personal computers may be able to use quantum encryption through the cloud, allowing for more secure communication. The U.S. Department of Energy has plans for a national quantum internet, and a prototype may be available by 2030. Number 2. 1 billion human genomes will be sequenced. Over 1 billion human genomes will have been sequenced around the world by the year 2030, which is the earliest year when DNA testing will be commonly accessible, inexpensive, and quick. The genetic data from sequencing 1 billion people will be massive and exceed the amount of video files on YouTube. This will make using artificial intelligence for diagnosis of conditions associated with specific genes easier, as IQ can be attributed to genes 75% of the time. Identifying and utilizing these genes may contribute to the development of super-intelligent humans in the future. Number 1. Human brain simulations could become possible. The exponential increase of data and information technology may make it possible to create accurate models of every component of the human brain and its 100 billion neurons as soon as 2030. This might happen as soon as the year 2030. The ability to scan and map the human brain down to the neuron level is a significant achievement, but analyzing the vast amounts of data will take time to fully comprehend how the brain works. However, this achievement will pave the way for new treatments of brain-related conditions and advancements in brain-computer interfaces and memory transfer. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.